growing by the hour, I think. Starting to play, having a good old time. Starting to have little scrabbles too with one another, which is quite cute. That's how they work out what's right or wrong, and then if one gets bitten and one squeals, it knows that the other one knows that oh, that was a bit too hard, so okay, look. They're like little bears, they really are like little bears. But they're so cute, getting so fluffy. Yeah, you know Mummy's here? Yeah. Oh. Look at you. Oh my goodness. Very cute. Just thought I'd add this other little update for you. Maybe I should leave it a week now so you can see the big change in these puppies. In another week, 5 weeks old, they'll be galloping around, I reckon. Very cute, very lovely. Just a pleasure. Bye for now. Good afternoon and welcome to It's Gillykube from Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. Coming to you with a quick, hopefully a quick, flip cup pour, back to basics flip cup pour. Today I have used my gorgeous Mont Studio Acrylics with the Mont craft glue 70/30. My recipe and the mix is in the drop down box in the description, so those that are wanting to know how I mix it. And I've also added 3 drops of the Helmar silicone to this particular mix. So I am having some leftover paints here, so I'm going to use up the leftover paints from my painting week that I've had. Use these colours in a gorgeous pour in the week. If you haven't seen the video to this one, I got some absolutely gorgeous clusters and gem-like looking things. It's dry around the edges, but it's a little bit wet in the centre. So that one turned out really lovely. So using some of these colours that I'm using today, so I'm going to use them up, go for it. So this was, I think this one is the violet, in the Mont violet. You can get these paints all over the world, worldwide. There are stockists. I have got a link to the Mont, or you get in touch with Mont to ask them where is the local stockist, and they are available. The US, Europe, UK, so on and so forth, they definitely are available. So we're going to go, I think this was the magenta, but I may have added some white to calm it down a bit. Doesn't look like the full magenta to me. Oops. So this is back to basics. I'm going to do a flip and lip, I think. Add a bit of navy in this. This is just a bit that I have left of this particular one. So this navy I made up out of the phthalo blue, blob of black and a blob of green. That's it. That's my measurements. I did get told off by some person for not weighing and measuring, and I said, well, you know, that's what I do. I don't weigh and measure, and I'm sorry, but you need to. There are loads of other channels out there where the lovely ladies weigh and measure every millimetre of everything, but I just found, my personal self found that if I told somebody they needed 30 mils and they put it in and said it didn't work, it was too thick, I was kind of too frightened to add any more or less, because I find every paint brand and colour has different requirements, so it's not all the same. So I just find it easier not to say or weigh or measure anything. These are weird colours. Yes, that was white with gold added, I believe. This is the green light. It probably is gonna throw a spanner in the works here, but I'm just hoping it will work well. We'll see. We will see, won't we? Okay, let's go back to this magenta. It's like a hot pink colour. Usually the hot pink and the greens go well. So it shouldn't be too off, but we will see. So it'll be a flip cut. At this stage, I'm not thinking of adding any balloon kisses, but if I feel that I want to embellish it, then I will do so. Obviously, it's your art room, your rules, your way. And my art room rules are, there's no rules, so just go for it. It's only paint. No worries. You don't have to worry about anything. It's paint. It can be scraped, or you can try to salvage it in different ways with embellishments. So it's just relax about it and enjoy the process is what I believe. Kind of looks very candy, like a ice cream sundae in those cups, which is interesting. Let's hope interesting turns into gorgeous. And if not, I'll scrape it. Start again. No biggie. No biggie. So this is kind of like a, I'm sure I was white and I added gold. It's been made up quite a number of days now, and I just keep it in that cup holder there, the polystyrene cup holder, which is just made out of packaging. I will show you in a second. And I just left my paints in there and covered up with a damp cloth. If I come in each day and I'm not using a particular paint, I just put the cloth under the tap again and make it damp. So no worries, no worries. Okay. Bit of white, just because I have a little bit of white left. And then it's nearly all my colours are used up, so I will start fresh for my next week in painting. And I am doing some colours because I'm going to do a collaboration. Is that what they call it? I've never done one before, with Kathleen Osmore, the lovely Kathleen Osmore of Cos Designs. If you want to look her up, she does gorgeous, gorgeous work. She's a lovely, lovely lady, and she's from the US, so that'll be interesting to have an Aussie American. I'm not sure if anyone's done a collaboration Aussie American. I'm not sure. So there you go. But yeah, we're doing a collaboration, so that should be fun, even though I've never done it before, so I'm not sure about the technical part of it, but I'm sure that we're going to get by somehow. Little help from friends, I'm sure. That is the last of the navy. All good to go. This is my little homemade cup holder. So it was just polystyrene packing, and I got a hole saw and I just did the different cup holders. Those are for the bigger cup holders, and I've got the smaller ones for the smaller coffee cups. I have got my push pins in the bottom to usually even it out, just to keep it up off the ground, off the table. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's a great idea, and I'm really happy that I discovered that one, because I was knocking my cups over all the time. So we will put these back here, and I'll start with I'm going to do one at the bottom, one at the top. Oops. I think I've said that a few times this week. And let's hope these, oh, they're travelling. There you go, travelling cup pour. Is that a thing, a travelling cup pour? I think it is, isn't it? But when you do it on negative space. So, Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. It's just letting the paint drop to the bottom, and hopefully some magic is happening underneath those cups and we get some delicious cells. So let's do this. As my puppies have just run in. Oops, I'm gonna save that bit. Save that. This is the flip and lip, because you're lipping your cup back through it. No rules that say you can't do that, so just go for it. Flip and lip. There you go. This one's a dark and moody one by the look of it. And just hope we get some gorgeous action of cells in that. It's gonna be beautiful. I can feel it in my water. Am I allowed to say that? Oh, I don't know. Wow, 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 wow. Love it already. Just you take your time, just slowly tilt around your canvas to cover all your edges. Well, you don't have to worry of losing all your paint or some really good bits if it's trying to cover the very edges, because you've got enough runoff, pretty sure, or paint left in your cups to put over your edges. Benson, some quiet please, some respect. You'll set all the dogs off my audience's dogs. Lots of people say that when they hear my dogs, their dogs go off too. So I can totally understand that, because my dogs do when they hear it on videos or YouTube or the TV. Oh, I like it. Oh my goodness. Alright, just washing off my hands. I'm so happy that I've actually got a sink in my area. I am gonna bring back the old tool. I don't actually recommend using butane at all. I do recommend using the heat gun, because this is so much safer. It doesn't burn your paint. If you're not proficient, don't use one of these. Use this. If you're using a butane torch, please, you have to have fire extinguisher and you have to be really confident with it. So these heat ones are perfect, but I just want to, this is my oldie, the way I started off with, but a bit scary for beginners. So jelly clusters, oh my gosh, how cool is that? Look at that. Benson, naughty boy. Holy dooly jackaroonie. Oh, no, she can't stop. And it does burn you, can burn your paint. So use restraint. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. I'm happy with that. Happy Jen. Happy Jen. I will bring you in on it. That is flipping gorgeous. Flipping cup gorgeous. I will leave that to dry. I'll leave it to absorb the paint, leave the paint basically to absorb into the canvas, and I'll come back, and whether I decide to give it a few balloon embellishments, I'll leave that up to my discretion. But if you don't want to see balloon embellishments, then I should leave now. I really like that as it is, so it may very well be left, or I may come back and give it a a burl with my balloon because I love doing that. So thank you so much for joining me, but hang on in case I come back, or hang on for the photos at the end and just see the cells in this are cells within cells. They're really, really special. So thanks so much for joining me, and bye for now. Take care of yourselves, take care of those close to you.